Hi besties, welcome to another tutorial today. So for this style, as usual, I've done the base. I'm working with a V base. Okay, so I'm going to go into the measurements we are going to be needing for this style. So I have this one here. I'm working with 3 pieces of ashoke. So if you are working with 4 or 5 pieces, you can as well increase this and also increase the length also, because the higher you go up, the longer the length. Okay, so for this one I have okay, this is the measurement I wanted to go with. This one is just a mistake, I use free hand to cut it. So we are going with 24 inches. Okay, so I cut 24 inches twice. I join it together and stitch one end. So between 24 and 25 inches is okay for this. And for this one I have let me take out the measurements so you see what I have there. So I have 40 inches. Okay, 40 inches. I cut it twice also, and I stitch one end. Okay, so I'm going to fix the base on the dummy, then we'll go into the main work. So I will fix the base on the dummy. The first one I'm going to be working with is this long one of 40 inches. So I'm just going to use this one to form like a fan plate, the normal way we form our fan. So if you don't know how to do that, so please, I'll refer you to my previous video where I made a full fan or half fan. Okay, so I think I have a video on that with Sego and also with Ashoke, so you can check that out if you don't know how to form a fan plate. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, leave some space out here, fix it, and take the fan around like that, then we'll continue from there. Okay guys, so I've plated out the fan. Can you see what I have here? This is the fan, and up to this place. So I'm going to use a pin to hold it down like this. Okay, and now I'm going to take this other one and use it to form a plate on this side. So we just need a plate, not fan this time around, just a normal plate. Okay, so I'm going to pin it down. I'm going to pin it down and just do a normal plate. Okay, a normal plate for this side. So I'm going to plate everything out like this. So now I haven't gotten to this place. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing now is just to take the two together and tie. Okay, so make sure that this one that you've pinned here did not remove, so just be mindful of it. Make sure that the pin you put there does not remove. See, it's trying to remove. So I'm going to use another needle just to hold it down, a stronger needle to hold it down, just to give it support at that point. Okay, I need it to stay in one place. Let's see what we have here. So now this one here, I'm just going to bring this one like this. So after tying like this is what we have left, and you know this one is from this side. Okay, from the pleated one here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll come to this down part and work towards the edge here like this. So can you see what I'm doing? Form a plate. I think like 4 plates should be enough. It depends on your ashoke. So if you are working with more than 3 pieces, you can have more here, and of course you are going to be having a longer length instead of the 25 inches. So the longer it is, the bigger the rows you are going to have here is going to be. Okay, so I'm just working with 3 pieces, so this is all what I have. Okay, this is all what I can form. So after that, you just bring this one on it like this. Okay, so I'll use a pin to hold it down at that point. Then we'll have this. So this remaining one, come in, make sure you turn it very well. that it won't affect the one you are going to be putting on top. I'll be needing a needle to hold it down also. Okay, it's just to hold it down like that. And you can use as many pins as you want. Okay, so I haven't gotten this side, so I'll just come here, just try to form the same thing that I did for the other side. So like I said, I'm working with the 3 pieces. That's why I didn't have enough here. Okay, so if you are working with more than that, I would just advise that you increase the length of this. Okay, instead of having 24 or 25, you can increase it to 30 so that you can have enough to form the rows at this other side. But this is what I have now. I think I'm good to go. So I'm just going to use my pin also to hold this one down like this. Okay, so I'm thinking of, oh, look at this pin. So I'm thinking of bringing this rows now to the front so that it can cover this space. So I'm going to do that and get back to you. So I wanted to bring the rows to the front so that to cover this one, but when I did it, I noticed that it's not really looking nice, so I had to just leave it at the back where it is. So this is what we have now. Can you see? This is ready. So what's left for us is just to do the tacking. And like I always say on this channel, there's no particular rule about tacking. There's no one particular rule of tacking, one particular style. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start my tacking from here the normal way we tack. Make sure you tack in a neat way and your threads are not showing, and the style that you've created are also intact. Okay, so once I'm done tacking, I'm going to fix the 2 handle just the normal way we fix our handle, and I'll come back to show you the finished look. Then before I go, let me just chip this in. There are some style that is still the same thing, but you have here in kind of a ruffle form like this. So you just come here and just do the normal, just ruffle some parts, so it doesn't really matter. You are still creating the same style, but I just want to give you something different from what we know. Okay, you just come to this side and just, you know, form a small pleat like this. Sorry about that. Just form a small pleat like this, you know, then you come back and tack it like that. Make sure it's still okay. So it doesn't really matter whether you leave it in normal fan pleat or you just try to ruffle some parts at this side. It doesn't really matter. So all that one can be done after you fix your hand. You just come and just do a small tacking. That is if that is what your customer wants. But for the sake of this one, I'm just going to leave it like this, and I might also decide to do that later. But all in all, that is how to make this beautiful style. So I'm going to do all the tacking, fix the handle, and I'll show you the finished look. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, share with your loved ones, share with those that you think might need this video, and I'll see you in my next class. Bye.